everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Margie, and today I'm going to spruce up this clasp and this brooch. This is a piece of jewelry that I got, well, both of them are from a thrift store, and this piece here doesn't have a stone in the middle. The gold is coming off. It looks like it's been, oh gosh, in a box probably forever and ever. I'm thinking it's probably from the 60s, maybe early 70s. It didn't have a stone for the center here, so we're going to find something to put in there. And then this one here also is a brooch. And see how it's got some rhinestones missing? So we're going to replace those rhinestones, and maybe we can make this usable again. So, all right, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy what we're going to do. Okay, and the items that we're going to use today is this nail file, and I've actually put some of this kneadable eraser on the end of it because it makes it a little sticky so I can pick up the stones. I'm going to use a couple of these from the jewelry shop. I got these at Hobby Lobby. This is some extra little rhinestones that I found, and actually this here is an earring, and I only have one of them. So what I'm doing is I am taking out the rhinestones, and I'll show you how we do that when we get to that point, and just reusing the rhinestones. This stone here was in an earring, and I'm going to see if that'll fit. This cubic zirconia is stuck in this little box. I'm going to have to cut that out if we use that. This is one earring, and I only have one of it, and I thought maybe that would look really pretty in the center of this clasp. So we shall see. Also, I'm going to use GS Hypo Cement, and I'm going to see what this looks like on this gold clasp. It's called Rub and Buff. Basically what you do is you just rub it on there and wipe it off, and it gets into the cracks and causes it to be the color of this. This is actually silver. This is the only one I have. I don't have any bronze or gold or anything, so I'm just going to use that and see what it looks like. All right, thank you. I'm going to get things set up, and we'll start with this one. Okay, so for the first thing that we're going to do, I'm going to put some of that Rub and Buff on this little rag that I have here, and I'm going to rub it on that clasp. This is a clasp. See, it goes on a necklace. There's the back. There's the front. I thought it was so cool. And also it was in a box of stuff I got from the thrift store. Even better. So you want to be careful not to get this on your hands. Gloves probably are a good thing to use. And I'm just going to rub it on here. And see how it's getting in all the cracks? And I'm just going to give it a good rub. When I was a little kid, my mom had a ceramic store. Oh, well, ceramic class, sorry. And when she would make items, she would antique it by rubbing some of this stuff on it after she painted it. She'd use black or silver or gold, and it was so cool the way things turned out. Okay, so, I see it's kind of shining up. I think I'm going to get the toothbrush out and see if I can wipe some more of this off. Oh yeah, that'll help get it in the cracks. And I really like it when the gold shows through. So I'm going to keep rubbing this until I get that look that I want. Until there's no more residue when I take the rag away. Because I really want it just to be in the crevices and not coming off on like your clothes or that sort of thing. Alright, so I'm gonna rub some more and I'll be right back. Okay, so now you can see what it looks like after I've rubbed that stuff all over it. See, it's kind of gives it a new life, basically. And when I go like this, it's not coming off. So I wish I could say the same about my fingers, but I did just go in and rinse this hand off and it came off pretty good. Anyway, so that's that. So I'm going to put this down here and we're going to see what we can put in the middle of it. Alright, so I'm going to see what this looks like. I wish I could get this out of here without destroying this little box, but I can't. So I'm going to take these little cutters. Ooh, they're not working very good. I have to get some muscle. Okay, so instead of destroying my pliers, I'm going to find something else. I just got this. These are from Beetalon. They're memory wire shears. I'm wondering if that'll help. If not, I'll have to get the big guns, which is the ones I got from Hobby Lobby. Let's see. That snaps it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. See if I can get that out. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. So if we put it in the middle, it doesn't sit very well, but that would look nice. Just glue it in there. I like that. Let's see what this little sunflower looks like. So this is an earring, like I said before. And I'm just going to snip this off. Came off pretty good. I'm going to give it a little bit of a whoop. I'm going to drop it. That's the first thing. Let's see. Take these little, there we go. Alright, so there's that. Let's see if this looks, how this looks. I would imagine this would look better. Oh, look how cute that is. Yeah, I think I'm going to put this in here. So, repurposing, I love it. Alright, so now I'm just going to get some glue, which is this GS Hypo Cement. Put a little bit of glue in there. Look at that, I got the lid on. That's amazing. Okay. Let that sit there for just a moment. Move it around so it's equally distributed around the edge. There we go. And then we'll just pop that right in the middle. Alright, so there we go. So now I'm just going to let this dry. That's going to be pretty. I can see that as a bracelet. And then maybe having some big brown and yellow beads coming off the side. You can put three strands, it looks like. Okay, so we're going to let that sit. It's going to take probably overnight before it to seat in there, I guess. That's pretty. I wonder what we could use that for. So this ring also is another project that I was thinking about for the future. But there's glue in it, and I'm trying to soak it out to see if that'll come loose. So far, it's still like cement in there. I'm looking for an oval to put in there, but gosh, that sure looks pretty. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll put this aside for now. All right, and then we're going to bring this over here. And I've already washed this. And if you watched my last video about redoing this piece, and that's in a previous video, I washed this off, and then then it really loosened up the rhinestones that were in there, and then I replaced them. When I washed this one, the rhinestones didn't budge, so that tells me that they're in there pretty good, so I'm not going to worry about it. So what I did though was I took this earring and I started taking some of these little rhinestones out by using, where is it? Fingernail clippers. So I just basically took the little fingernail clippers and I clipped the setting just like, well, if I could see it. There's that. And that one. Oh my gosh, it just popped out. Okay, let's try this again. And that is on my floor. That's okay. There's probably all kinds of stuff on that floor. The key is to get underneath it and then clip it, and then it just pops right out. There it goes. All done. So there's a couple different sizes because I did that with a necklace earlier, and it was in, let's see, they were these in this necklace. And you know, I took all the pieces off of this that I thought I could use, and I'm just going to throw this away, which I really hate. I wish there was something I could do with these pieces, but you know, I took all the other stuff that we needed out of it. So now I'm going to put this here so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to use this little guy. First, let's put some glue in though. So again, this is the GS Hypo Cement. I think I'm going to just gently put this. I like to put the glue in and have it sit for a minute so that it gets tacky. I think that's it. Okay. Let's see if we can put this back on. Ah, it's going everywhere. Oh, there we go. So far I haven't glued the lid to this one, but it's new. There's still time. So I may not have got all of the glue in each one of the areas that I needed, but that's a start. So now I'm going to find the right size of stone I need. And I think having the glue in there really does make it like a little bit tacky. So it grabs the stone. It's pretty. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go a little smaller here. This is one of those rhinestones that came out of the earring. And then this little stone here is from the stuff I got from Hobby Lobby. There's that side. I don't know if you can hear my rooster. He's happy. My rooster. He is a sassy boy. He's fine with me. I can go in, I can change water, I can talk to him, no problem. My husband tried to do it the other day. Oh, he scratched him. He's like, I don't want you in here, dude. So, I guess that'll just be my job, and that's fine. Probably because I'm the one that spends the most time with them. So that's starting to look pretty good. I just like to touch everything. So we have one more. And it's going to be this one. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. I think that one already has one in it. What the heck am I seeing? Oh yeah, I guess it is. Okay, so there we go. Or did that one fall out? Oh, I still have one there and one there. Okay. Let me get some more glue. Little glue there. And there. There. Okay. Okay, I had to take a second and really take a look at this. This right here has one in it. The reason I keep thinking it doesn't is because it doesn't have any of the backing, you know, like the gold foil on the back of it. So the angle I have, I couldn't tell that there was actually one in there, but then when I move it like this, then it's very sparkly. So we're good there. Okay, so now I'm going to get this little guy here and put it right here. Oop. Not next to it. Right there. Okay, there's that one. And then I need to put one right there. All right. This is going to have the same kind of thing because the gold is missing. So where is it? See? That's the back of it, or the bottom of it, or whatever. And it doesn't have the foil. So let's see if my theory is correct. Yep. It's really hard to see it. Anyway, so there it is though. Those look very nice. So now I'm just going to let this dry, and we'll see how it looks after it's all dried. All right, thanks. All right, good morning, everybody. So it's been overnight, and it looks pretty darn good. The rub and buff isn't coming off, and the little sunflower in the middle is set. This looks pretty good too, even though I tried to glue stuff on top of each other. It looks great. So I'm going to probably try to use this as like a brooch, which is what it is, or I may actually put it in a necklace as like the centerpiece. We'll see. For now, it's done. It's restored. It's very pretty. I like it. So one thing last night, I woke up in the middle of the night thinking, you know, I really want to do something different with this clasp. So at 12:30 this morning, I was Googling alcohol inks and how they react with metal and if they would be permanent. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to embellish this with a little bit with the alcohol ink and see if we can get a little color going on it. So now I just have to figure out what color. So I have this alcohol ink, and I am not affiliated with this company. I just got it at Michael's. We got a couple different kinds here. Amethyst, Patina, Latte, Intrigue, which is kind of a pink. That's kind of cool. And then we have the silver, which I probably won't be using the silver. And then we have Sublime, which is a little green. So in my mind last night, I was thinking I wanted to have it like a teal pinky purple kind of a look to it. So I'm just gonna put some ink down and I'm gonna paint it on there and see what happens. So all right, let's see. Let's start with the darker color in the center, which would be this amethyst. I'm going to shake it up. And of course I don't have any of my art palettes, so I'm just going to use this lid. And put one drop here. And I'm going to take a little bit and just see how this goes on. Well, pretty much is painting the brush. So, let's see what would happen if we did this. I'll go ahead and put it here since it'll probably get all over my table. Now, alcohol ink it'll be permanent once it dries. Oh, I like that. It just kind of seeps into the cracks. Okay. So we'll do that. So I'll put a little bit here inside. I'm going to wipe that off. This could end up being a big disaster. We'll see. Because what it said last night was that it is permanent, so I'm going to try to get it cleaned off there as much as I can. Okay. And then I was thinking I wanted to do a little patina on the outside edge. So let's just put a drop here. Let's put some little drops on the edge. Down here. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. I was really hoping the brush would work, but I don't think it's going to. I'm going to soften this a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. That's nice. Yep, it's getting there. I am going to go get a Q-tip and see if I can get some of that cleaned off of that little, the centerpiece there before it dries. So I will be right back. All right, I'm back, and I got some Q-tips. I have some alcohol right there in that cup. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to clean this up a little bit, because when I got ink on myself when I was working at the doctor's office, I would just use an alcohol pad. So I was thinking of that, and hopefully I can get this off of here. Oh yeah, comes right off. Perfect. Okay. So that cleaned that up. Okay. So now I'm just going to let this dry. I would like to put a little bit of pink. Let's see, we've got green, we've got purple. I think I'd like to do a little pink. Let me shake this up. And this is a pearled kind of a pink, which means it's going to be sparkly. So let's see. Either this is going to make it really nice, or I'm going to totally mess it up. Let's see. Put one right there. Ooh, pretty. Okay, I think I'm just going to do like drops here and there, not like all over in the same area, so it kind of gives it a little more depth. Let me see. Yep, that's what I wanted right there. I'm going to put one more right here. And now we're going to let that dry. And I will come back once it's dry and we'll take a look. Okay, we're back. It's dried. And I did want to say that I took a little bit of alcohol, rubbing alcohol, to try to clean this off a little bit more. And it looks like the enamel that was on there totally came off. I don't know if it was enamel or if it was just really old dirty or something like that, or paint. But look what's underneath. It's like gold and sparkly. So I'm actually kind of happy about that. I like the way that that sparkles, and I like the color that the metal of the clasp has absorbed. You can see a little bit of the silver through it, and I'm just going to buff a little bit of that. So I'm going to call this a success. I really like it. I can't wait to make a bracelet or something out of this, to have this as the focal point. So, all right. Well, I'm going to say that's a finished product there. Thank you so much for watching and coming along with me while I try a new technique. And if you like this video, please hit like. And if you want to subscribe to see more interesting things that I think they're interesting, more things that I'm doing, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, and you guys have a great day.